All right, so this problem is a full IB, a full problem from IB, and it's hard because it doesn't have a picture. All right, but it says from a sailboat moored at sea. So there's a boat out here someplace. So I'm gonna put that. So there's my boat. The angle of elevation to the top of a cliff. So I got some water over to a cliff, and then there's the cliff. It says the cliff is 20-meter high cliff, so that's 20. It says the angle of elevation is 22 degrees. Then it says a tree up on top of here. So there's a tree. We'll go to the top of the tree. A very good tree. It says the angle of elevation to the tree is 29 degrees. Now I got to be careful here because that means that from here to here is 29 degrees. All right, which means that in this little sliver right here that I'll highlight in yellow, that's going to be the difference, which is 7 degrees. All right, so that's 7 degrees right in there. All right. It says draw a diagram representing the situation, find the height of the coconut tree. So it wants to know this right here. All right. Now, there's a few different ways to do this. Okay. I could find this side right here, and then I could do a second part to find that there, to find the X up there. Um, and I could also play around with this so that I know I can find this angle up here with a blue dot that is put in there. I can find that angle, and then I could use the triangle. It's two steps no matter what. So if I do the blue dot, and then I would need to know this side, and then I could do a law of sines to do it that way. I don't know which one's easier. I think this first. I'll do it this way because I think this is easier. The law of sines way, if you do it and you want to know if you're right, you should get the same answer. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bottom triangle right here, and I'm going to do a sine cosine tangent problem in it. So this is going to be the opposite. This is going to be the hypotenuse. This is going to be the adjacent. All right. I'm going to find that side right there. So this is going to become a tangent problem. So it's going to be tangent of 22 equals opposite, which is 20, over adjacent, which I don't know, which is going to be x. I'm going to cross multiply because um, I'm not trying to find the angle. So it's 20 equals tan 22 x divided by tangent of 22 is going to give me x equals, that's going to tell me um, the adjacent side down there. So 20 divided by tangent of 22. 49.501. So 49.50. We'll route it to that hundredths place. So 49.50. So now what I can do now is I can take this, we'll highlight the triangle in green. I can take this green triangle and I can do a second tangent sine cosine problem on there. All right, this is not the way I originally intended to do this problem. And I can find that whole side right there. And then I'll be able to subtract the two. All right, so the 29 degrees is going to be in play here. And then I'm going to have opposite side, hypotenuse side, adjacent side. All right, so now my adjacent's right here. I want to know my opposite, so it's another tangent problem. So it's going to be tangent of 29 equals opposite, which I don't know. I'll call it y, over 49.50. And I'll cross multiply this. It's going to spit out y equals tangent 29 times 49.5, which is 27.438, 27.438, which is 27.44 for right now. All right, so that 27.44 is from the top of the coconut tree up here all the way to the bottom of the cliff. We know that from here to here, which is just the cliff, is 20. So it's going to be 27.44 minus 20, which is 7.44. All right, that's the height of the coconut tree. I think I answered the questions. Draw a diagram. There's my diagram. Find the height of the coconut tree. So, like I said, there is a law of sines way to do it, where you would find this angle up at the top here. You would need to know this angle. You would need to find this side that I have the question mark on also. And then after you found those two things, you could do a straight law of sines problem to have it just give you x. So that's an option also. I think it's probably a little bit harder though.